Hey, Crystal or Terry, which one of y'all that is? I'm on a little bit early because I'm still testing out how all this works. My big forehead shining bright and all this light. Let me check the time. I'm gonna get started in just a few minutes. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Saved and single. What's all that about? We've heard it a lot. It's a very popular saying. So why did I choose that saying? It's catchy. And a lot of times we don't hear a lot of single people talk about being single. We mostly hear the married people telling us how to be single, and ain't nobody trying to hear them. They got arms and legs to curl up with at night, right? So I just wanted to talk a little bit about um, how I deal with it, what God has showed me about being saved and single. And I don't want to be all super spiritual, even though I will definitely refer to the Bible when I begin to answer questions, because I don't want to give anyone any bad advice or any wrong advice. I don't want to say anything incorrectly and then it cause a reproach on the church, because we are representatives of the church. But I do want to make it open so that people can be engaged and ask those questions that you may be dying to ask someone, but just have never been able to, never been in the right forum, didn't want to ask openly, for fear of being judged or whatever the case may be. So we're just gonna talk about being saved and single. But I definitely need your feedback. I need your questions. I can't answer questions if nobody asks. But just to get started, I do have two questions that I'm gonna start with that was inboxed to me to try to like get things going, and I'll start with those two. And I definitely want people ask questions. That's why we're doing this live, so that you can ask those questions. Chat with me. I'll definitely keep your responses private if you would like me to. I don't know how this works, so I don't know how open it is what you post. If you want to ask something and you don't want to ask, if this is because I'm still new to this, if you want to ask me something in private, you can definitely do that via my Facebook inbox. If you have my number, you can text it to me, because I see some of my peeps on here. Hey, y'all. So the first question I have, it says, if God is all I really need, why do I still yearn for something more? That's a pretty good question. I'll read that again. It says, if God is all I really need, why do I still yearn for something more? That's a really good question. What we fail to realize is that we are a tri-being. We are body, we are soul, and we are spirit. So for our spirit, God is all we need. I'm sorry, I just got a question. I'm going to log off and log back on because I need to change my settings so people can ask questions. So give me a couple minutes.